home for the first time this season.
Peterborough also got a point, their first under their new boss, but we start with Ipswich, who are now unbeaten in 7 games.
Long trip to Cardiff, so Roy Keane made the most of it. Time out Saturday to watch the rugby, Sunday back to the day job. Nothing complicated about Cardiff's opener. They're in blue here, through ball before a touch of keepy up, couple of headers, then take a bow, Peter Whittingham. Ipswich weren't fazed, but they had to wait until the 73rd minute for an equaliser. Owen Garvin found John Walters. He found the corner. With 5 minutes left, Garvin picked out Jonathan Stead. Small deflection, but in. Ipswich winning away at the 9th time of asking, well worth the journey.
You look at the chances created today, I think we had the better chances. But as I said, over the last few months, our biggest problem has been not been taking these chances. We managed to do that today, and we look forward to the next game.
Ipswich are third from bottom. Peterborough still prop up the rest, twice falling behind against Middlesbrough. George Boyd's 11th of the season made it 1-1. Former Cambridge striker Dave Kitson nodded in his second before Sean Batt scored the goal of the game. 2-2, Mark Cooper's first point as Posh Boss.
Very enjoyable game, 4 goals, lots of goalmouth action and a fantastic goal to finish it off there to get us a point.
Peterborough, though, 5 points from safety. Work to be done. Tom Williams, BBC Look East.
Back now to Afghanistan and the role that the TA are playing there.
Hundreds of civilians have volunteered to fight on the front line. Alex Dunlop has been speaking to some of them. Alex, it's back to you.
Hi there, Stuart. Well, here in Kandahar, the troops are very much in the thick of it. In Kabul, it is less intense, but I can assure you it is still a very dangerous city for the military. Now, the Royal Anglians are based at ISAF headquarters. That's the International Security Assistance Force. I spoke to 2 of them, Reece Little and Danny Savino, and they just got into Kabul when they had a very close call. They had to deal with a suicide car bomb at the main gate.
We met in the formal gardens at ISAF, a surreal haven of peace in such a violent part of the world. They told me first about the suicide bomb which went off just 100 metres from where they were standing.
The colour sergeant who was giving us our orders just finished. He said, right, OK, any questions? And at that moment there was a very, very loud bang. There was a sort of a moment's pause where no one really knew what had quite happened. And then we all sort of got down, got body armour on, helmets on, tried to find out what was going on. A vehicle was driving past the front gate of HQ ISAF. It blew up whilst another vehicle was trying to leave.
When we got up there, that was just, obviously we said rubble everywhere, made sure all the lads were all right. We got all the lads back to the bunker.
Car bombings are on the up in Kabul. There have been 7 suicide attacks since the Anglians arrived in August. Most are aimed at the military. It's a bit chaotic out there in the traffic. How can you tell who's innocent and who's out to get you?
First question, how many people are in the vehicle? If it's got one person in it, then you start having to ask the subsequent questions of, is it driving erratically? Is it trying to close distance between me? Is it trying to have standoff?
When I joined the TA about 10 years ago, that was a big drinking club. All right, before I get ribbed for saying this, but you used to go on your weekends.
Weekend warriors.
Weekend warriors, and then Wednesdays you do your training and go for a drink in the bar. But now we are. You couldn't tell between one soldier to another soldier without mixed in.
Life for the Anglians at ISAF headquarters is a mix of guard duty and patrols, both outside and inside the compound. Danny, you've got a 3-year-old girl, you've got a baby on the way. Are you ready for that?
Yeah. That's got to be a busy time when I get home. But I can't wait to get home, really. Now we've got Skype. We've got internet access here, so we can get on Skype every night and speak to loved ones back home. Daughter as well, to the wife. Yeah, she's grown fast.
OK, well, both of you enjoy the rest of the tour. Get back safely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great, guys. Well, of course, it's not just about the TAs. Tomorrow I'll be teaming up with RAF auxiliaries whose job is to protect the airbase here at Kandahar. Of course, there's so much to fit in. There's so much going on here that we can't get it all on air. But you can see my full reports on my daily blog on the BBC Look East website. That's it from us. Back to you.
Alex, thank you very much indeed. Let's catch up with the weather. Julie.
Thank you very much. Well, we started off this morning with heavy rain clearing the south, and then west was best for sunshine, but we've had showers feeding in off the North Sea, mainly affecting the eastern half of the region. So if we bring on the first chart, tonight those showers continuing to feed in, but they'll become more and more isolated. And for most of us, a dry night and a clear night. And all those blue, well, indicating that it's going to be a cold one. Temperatures, well, they could drop as low as -2 to -3 in the west. So we're looking at a widespread ground and air frost. Some patchy ice where we've got any surface water, and perhaps even some patchy mist too. So the pressure chart for tomorrow shows a ridge of high pressure over us for most of the day, but we will have that front pushing in from the west during the day. So we start off tomorrow, well, cold, frosty, but lots of sunshine, hardly a cloud in the sky, but then that cloud thickening up from the west, but I don't think we'll see any rain until after dark. Now, it's going to be a cold day tomorrow, highs of only 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. But at least tomorrow we'll just have a light and variable wind, not the blustery north to northwesterlies that we've had today. And as for the 5-day forecast, well, low pressure with us Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Some showers on Wednesday, some heavier ones, and perhaps more widespread showers on Thursday. And then Friday largely dry, but perhaps a few isolated showers. And as for Saturday, at the moment, some rain pushing in from the south during the course of the day. As you can see from the daytime highs, Wednesday is a milder day with highs of 11 Celsius. And as for overnight lows, well, Wednesday night a slightly, well, less chilly night, but the rest of the time lows between 1 and 3 Celsius. See you tomorrow.
Thank you very much indeed. That's it from all of us here. Thanks for your company this evening. We'll see you tomorrow night.